Everyone seems to like top 10 lists, so here's our countdown of the upcoming NBA free agents. If you haven't already, make sure to click the subscribe button so you can get notified when Sportsified News puts out more content like this. Let's get started.
Sportsified.
Number 10. The power forward from the Los Angeles Chargers, Marcus Morris Sr. He was 17th in the league in three-point percentage, and he was traded at the deadline from the Knicks to the Clippers. He averaged over 17 points a game and might be just what the Clippers need to win the championship. While LA would love to retain him for the next season, they also have another big man further up this list that is the higher priority. Number 9. He has a player option, small forward from the Boston Celtics, Gordon Hayward. Remember when Gordon Hayward was nearing star level with the Jazz? And then he signed with Boston, played 5 minutes, and suffered a gruesome injury on opening night. This year, he kind of revived his career, averaging 17 points on a touch over 50% shooting. Hayward also compiled 5 win shares over only 45 games. He has a player option, and I could see him accepting it and playing another year with the Celtics. But I also think he should test his value on the open market and sign with a team where he can be more of a focus within the offense. Our number 8 player is the shooting guard from the Orlando Magic, Evan Fournier. Notably, he has a player option, and he has been a bit of a surprise this year for Orlando, scoring a career-high 18.8 points a game and shooting a career second-best 40.6% from deep. If he declines the player option, he'd be a fairly cheap bench scoring option for a playoff team. I wouldn't be surprised if the Warriors signed him with their $17 million trade exception. Next up at number 7, the Toronto Raptor guard, Fred VanVleet. VanVleet's breakout has been overlooked this year because of his teammate Pascal Siakam's breakout after already breaking out. Does that make sense? Anyways, VanVleet is scoring about 7 more points a game than last year, while also dishing out about 6.5 assists per contest. The Raptors should probably re-sign him and build around him and Siakam, and while VanVleet's made it clear he wants to stay in Toronto, he also said it'd have to be the right deal. At number 6, the forward from the Oklahoma City Thunder, Danilo Gallinari. He's the 4th highest scoring player on this list, and Gallinari has been mostly a deep threat during his 12-year season in the league. This year, he's really taken off as a scorer, a lot of that due to having Chris Paul now on the Thunder. Gallinari should command a pretty large contract in free agency, and it'd definitely be worth it. Number 5. The center from the Los Angeles Clippers, Montrezl Harrell. The other Clipper big man on this top 10, he really has proved his worth as a 6th man, averaging around 19 points and 7 boards a game, while shooting 58%. Harrell could be signed as a 6th man or a starting center, it just depends on the team. But anyways, he's one of the top centers in this free agent class. At number 4, the center from the Cleveland Cavaliers, Andre Drummond. De'Aaron Fox would be in this spot if the Kings decline his club option, but there's really no scenario in which that happens. So Drummond gets the spot, and the big question is whether he'll choose to stay in Cleveland or not. If he leaves, he'll certainly receive a max contract as one of, if not the best, rebounder in the NBA. Number 3 is a small forward from the San Antonio Spurs, DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan's three-point shooting and his age could deter some teams from giving him a contract, but the track record is definitely there. DeRozan averaged 22 points and 5.5 rebounds and assists per game, while shooting 53.5% on 2-pointers. As evidenced in his stats, threes are a different story, but if teams look past that, he should probably decline his player option. Second player on this list is the forward from New Orleans, Brandon Ingram. It's down to Ingram or Pascal Siakam for the Most Improved Player award in the 2019-20 season. But no matter who wins it, Ingram deserves to get paid. He dropped 24 points a game and also contributed 6 boards and 4 assists per Pelicans contest. Also notable is his 53.4 efficient field goal percentage. It appears Brandon Ingram will re-sign with New Orleans, but if not, he'll surely be a hot commodity on the market. The top player on this upcoming free agents list is Anthony Davis, the power forward/center from the Los Angeles Lakers. No one really knows if AD will accept or decline his upcoming player option, but if he decides to move on from the Lakers, Davis is clearly the number one talent in this free agent class. The Los Angeles superstar averaged 26.7 points, 9.4 rebounds, and 3.1 assists per game through the first 63 games of the suspended NBA season, in his first year after being traded from the Pelicans. He could really go either way with this player option, and if he declines it, everyone will be looking at the Bulls for him to sign with, because he was born in Chicago. Anyways, that concludes this top 10 list. Thanks for watching Sportsified News. Make sure to check out our website at sportsifiednews.wixsite.com/home. Also, check out our podcast on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker, and many more.